Good morning. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Let's see, perspective center. Did they put? Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, okay, y'all can hear me. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I see you, Mama V, Miss Lori, Miss Gina, Jimmy Bell, FDR, Linda. I see you, Mama B's, Gigi. What's up, y'all? Wait, did I speak to everybody? Let me see. Mama B's, Demi. I see Demi. I see Demi. Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, Sade. Good morning, Terry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, y'all. So, y'all know today is the day that the judge gives the jury instructions. This is day number 33 of the trial, honey. Today is day number 33 of the trial. So, of course, we don't have any trial because they have, they're deliberating pretty much. So we're just gonna kind of go over what the judge is telling them in the courtroom. We'll go from there. Hey, now later mango, what's going on? Hey, Nightbot girl, don't be on your shady stuff this morning, okay, girl? It's slow at work today. I'm gonna try, Dimmer. I'm gonna try. I am. When I say I am tied boots, I am tied boots. But y'all give me 1 second, cause I am filing a FCC complaint with Verizon. They want to continue to play with me. Give me 1 second, y'all. As soon as I hit submit, we'll be ready. Let me see. All right. I think this is okay. All right, perfect. All right. I could put just put this here and then we'll be done. All right, submit, baby. Okay, got that done. All right, let's see what the judge is over here talking about. Let's see what the judge is talking about. Because the judge is giving them their instructions. So the judge is on the bench. Now, this is according to CNN. So let me get over here to these tweets. Let's see. X. Why am I signed out of my account? Log in. Good morning, everybody. As you guys come in, good morning, good morning, good morning. It would be great if they had cameras in the courtroom, but unfortunately, it's a federal trial. There are no cameras. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Here we go. Let's plug that up. All right. Let's see what the judge talk about. Let's see. Inner City Press, child. Let's see. It was 22 seconds ago. So no court on Thursday or Friday. There is no court on Thursday or Friday. Actually, they haven't made a decision whether they were going to do it on Thursday or Friday. Basically, it's up to the jury. It's up to the jury if the jury wants to if the jury wants to deliberate and work on Thursday. It's an option for them, but they don't have to. All right, so here we go. The judge says, all rise, the jurors enter. I'll read you the charge. It's long, but I'll try to make it interesting. You have now heard all of the evidence in this case, as well as the final arguments of the parties. I will instruct you on the laws as I give it to you. The evidence I will instruct you on the laws as I give it to you. The evidence in is the testimony, the answers, and the exhibits. Arguments are not evidence. All right, arguments ain't evidence. Good. You are the sole and exclusive arbiter, arbiter, arbiter of the facts. What is a reasonable doubt? It's based on your common sense after carefully weighing all of the evidence. Now, only thing I must say is common sense ain't always so common, but okay. All right, we got another update. They just started literally, y'all. So the other update is the judge says you just weigh each witness's credibility, the truth, and the importance of their testimony. Size him or her up. You must decide. Sean Combs has been formally charged in an indictment. An indictment is not evidence. Okay. Hey, Kay Calloway, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is how I'm feeling this morning. This is exactly how I'm feeling this morning. Okay, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. That's how I'm feeling this morning. It's sad for the kids, but Diddy is wrong for a lot of things. I wish nothing, but no, nothing bad on no one, but he's wrong. Agreed. I agree. I agree. Hey, guys, how you doing? Hey, Sharice Woods, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You doing all right? Now, you guys know throughout the trial, we did have one juror, which was juror number 6, who the judge basically told her to skedaddle, or him or her to skedaddle, because I think it was a him. I know it was a him. To skedaddle because he wasn't telling the truth. Okay. So we have a alternate that has filled his spot. All right. Alternate in a federal trial is required to be there just in case something like this happens. I was explaining to my sister yesterday about the juror that got sick. And, I had been hearing people say, well, what are alternates for if the juror got sick and um, they cancel court for the day? And I said, well, you have to think about it. The jury cannot discuss even amongst themselves about the trial. Okay. So they have no choice but to cancel court and hope and pray that that person gets well. Or otherwise, if they decide to kick them off of the jury and use an alternate, that would be the only way that would happen. But that's the reason why court was canceled that day, was because they can't talk amongst each other. They can't catch their homeboy up, in other words. Okay. Hey, April, what's going on, baby? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So the judge says count one charges from 2004 to 2024, a racketeering enterprise. Count two from 2009 to 2018, sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura. Count three from 2009 to 2018, transporting individuals, including but not limited to Ventura, for purposes of prostitution. And y'all know what to put in there. Okay. So there's their enterprise. There's their enterprise. So technically, it doesn't look like, or it looks like, um, that RICO is from 2004 to 2024. That's interesting to me. Because most people were saying, or that indictment said, that it was going back to September of 2019, I believe. So that makes a huge difference. So count 4 from 2019 to 2024, sex trafficking of Jane. Count 5 from 2019 to 2024, transporting individuals, including but not limited to Jane, for purposes of prostitution or prostitution, excuse me. Each court or each count is separate. Well, see, that's another thing. Each count is separate. Okay. So I believe on the verdict sheet, I seen the verdict sheet, and each count is separate. And they do have to determine. And this is why the predicated acts up under each one of the predicated acts up under each one of the RICO acts or each one of the RICO counts. That's why people were saying that they were dropped, but they weren't actually dropped, because even in and I can't remember the wording off the top of my head, but it said something like count 1. It'll say predicated act, and it said uh, prostitution, uh, uh, and then it said commerce, well, not commerce, coerce or prostitution or something like that is said, and that they just scratched out like one of those things. But the kidnapping and the prostitution and the RICO, it's still there. It's still there, y'all. It's still there. It's still there. It ain't going nowhere. Hey, Miss Monet. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Jasmine. Good morning. It ain't going nowhere. He might have thought, they might have thought it was going somewhere, but it ain't. um so yeah. So we're just waiting on the judge to continue laying out these counts, child. Hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Um, it's Monday, honey. I know most of us is back on the they were there you go. Attempted. There you go. Thank you. Best way to explain it. Because it is, that is true, because it did say on the verdict sheet, and I don't know why I never screenshotted it or why I never took it. Let me see if I can possibly look it up. Let's see. Let's see for Sean Diddy Combs. His name is not Combs, because that's literally what I just said. Okay, here is the. We can look at it from Court TV. It's on Court TV. Let's see. At least they had it in their thumbnail. Let's just hope, because I want to see. Okay, let's see. And shout out to everybody for being here. Please double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Okay, so this is just an example. So it says A, and this is a proposed uh, verdict form for the racketeering acts. So let me just give them to you. Okay. So A, it says kidnapping or attempted kidnapping in violation of the California law. That's where they took the attempted kidnapping out, but the kidnapping is still, it still exists. Okay. Kidnapping or attempted kidnapping in violation of New York law. Again, they take the attempted kidnapping out of that one as well. Arson or attempted arson in violation of California law. They took out attempted arson, and the arson still exists. D is bribery or attempted bribery in violation of California law. They did take the attempted out. Tampering with witnesses or victims, forced labor, sex trafficking, transportation of purposes of prostitution, um, um, rug distribution and possession. So, listen, this here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. They only have to prove 2 of these predicated acts up under the RICO Act in order to charge Diddy with RICO, right? So let's just say with kidnapping, you got kidnapping with Capricorn Clark. You got kidnapping with which she didn't really talk about it much on the stand, but also what's the name accused him of kidnapping as well. What's the name from Danny the Kane? Well, I can't think of her name. So that's there. Um, Tracy, ain't no need to tussle today, baby. Ain't no need to tussle today. Tussle with them jurors, okay? Good morning, Don. Thank you, Don. What's up, Tracy? What's going on, Bama girl? Hey, Claude. I think I saw. What's up, Alec? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so then you have forced labor. Let's look up exactly what forced labor is giving us. I mean, I think that they proved it with um and as crazy as it may sound, but with Mia, that could be considered forced labor. Um, then you got the drug distribution and possession. Listen, it kind of proved that to me. The bribery was proven. Um, the only thing that again I don't know about that could be proven would be I don't know what they're going to do with that arson. I think the jury might be a little bit hung up on that arson. I think it's going to be a lot of people that probably would say that that's not proven because again, I just based off of the facts in the actual case, right? So those are the A. Again, I'll do it again while the people are coming in. A is kidnapping. Again, they took the attempted kidnapping out of that one, but that's in violation of the California law. B is kidnapping or attempted kidnapping. Again, the attempted kidnapping is taken out in the New York law. C is arson or attempted arson. Attempted arson was taken out, but arson still exists, and kidnapping still exists. Bribery or attempted bribery in the violation of California law. Attempted bribery is taken out, but bribery still exists. Bribery was proven. Tampering with a witness or victim is E. Forced labor. G is X trafficking. H is transportation for purposes of prostitution. Traveling for purposes of prostitution is I, and J is drug distribution and possession. Was the arson the same day they broke into the house? If not, I don't think they proved it. If it was, then I think they did. Um, I think it was. I think it was the same day, right? Because yeah, it was the same day. Well, I take that back. Okay, I'm trying to think in my mind how that played out. He goes over to Capricorn Clark's, beats on the door, it's unlocked. He walked in. Whatever his people did to the cameras. And remember the dog sitter or the ain't it the dog sitter? That's why I said, what was that lady out there doing? Was she playing tricks with the dogs or something outside in the backyard? Because I'm trying to figure out how you didn't hear them cut a hole in that man's car. You can't cut a hole in a car with nothing regular. Yeah. Again, did y'all think about that asymmetry? I hope we have a verdict before the 4th. And again, it's up to the jury if they want to work on Thursday or not, according to the judge. I mean, granted, she might have been in the house, but I'm just saying, how come you couldn't hear all of that? So again, up under the predicated acts, Mr. Hayes, listen, y'all can say what y'all want to about the RICO. Up under the predicated acts, bribery has been proven. Rug possession has been proven. Forced labor has been proven. They only need to prove 2 things up under the RICO Act to charge that man for RICO. That's what I need y'all to understand. They only need to prove. Let me give them to you again. They only need to prove 2 of these in order to charge Diddy with RICO. Kidnapping or attempted kidnapping in violation of California law. Attempted kidnapping is crossed out, kidnapping still exists. B, kidnapping or attempted kidnapping in violation of New York law. The attempted kidnapping is taken out, but the kidnapping still exists. C, arson or attempted arson in violation of, I said what I said, honey. You understood me. C, arson or attempted arson in violation of California law. All right, the attempted arson is taken out. D is bribery or attempted bribery in violation of California law. Attempted bribery is taken out, but bribery still exists. Tampering with a witness or victim is E. F is forced labor. G is X trafficking. H is transportation of for purposes of prostitution. Travel for purposes of prostitution, and J is drug and distribution and possession. So again, I know a lot of y'all are thinking in your mind, hey, but truth be told, again, they only have to prove two of them predicated acts in order for it to stick, and he would be convicted for the RICO. I'm just saying. So I don't know. It's something to take into consideration because I know everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you know, the way that they presented the case and the way they did this and the way they did that and the way they did this." Well, what they did do in their closing arguments is they made sure that you went back to that bribery. They made sure you went back to that rug possession, and it can be seen as distribution. Um, the travel of Cassie and Jane Doe, whether we like it or not, traveling across the state lines to set up these freak offs and the things that they were doing is considered what they said ex trafficking. Listen, I listen. I didn't come up with the verdict sheet. Didn't. I'm gonna say it again. He is a dog. I agree. He is trash. I agree. But that's the facts though. What's up, Sweet Jay? What's up, Ty? What's up? Praying for three. You're praying that they convict them for three or find them guilty for three. Maybe she and the dog were taking a nap, or they was outside in their backyard out there running and playing tricks and stuff. Because I don't understand how you didn't hear that. And then you call him, you call Kid Cudi right after that, and you told Kid Cudi like, "Hey, you may want to get here because your car on fire." Girl, I don't know what they cut the hole open with. What y'all think they cut that hole open with on top of that car? What y'all think? Because that would be very interesting. Yeah, for Cassie, all the way back from 2008 to 2014. But I still think they may get a couple of things for Jane though. Regardless again how we feel about it, but I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see, honey. We're gonna see. Again, I still think Jane is a gold digger. I still think, as a matter of fact, Jane Doe, was talking about this last night with my sister. Jane Doe. Um, I just don't think she should have been a what's her name at all. And that's just me being honest. Not a flathead screwdriver. I know. I not a flathead screwdriver, baby. I know their hands and stuff hurt. Yeah, I agree. She was a gold digger. I agree. I still feel the way I still feel about Jane. You know, a lot of people, baby, some of them comments that was left, but the people was upset. But y'all be all right. I don't got to feel the same way that y'all feel about everything. And y'all don't got to feel the same way I feel about everything either. But we going to respect each other. Is. We is. I saw that cuts metal. So do it make noises? Glenn said the RICO will stick. Ooh. Um, Glenn said the RICO gonna stick, y'all. Again, they only gotta prove two things, and two things we do know was already proven, that bribery is one, the rug possession is another. Them are two easily proven right there. But again, it's up to the jurors, and it's up to their common sense that they got, honey child. Yes, my dad had one that was very loud. See, that's what I'm not understanding. Y'all, I don't get it. And granted, I don't know what Kid Cudi house looked like. I don't know none of that, but I just think that's weird. Y'all, I am having breakfast. Don't judge me. But I am having a boiled egg. Uh-oh. I'm having a boiled egg with some um with some um chili crisps uh and some sriracha hot sauce. If things were cut and dry, I can see guilty on all charges. With regards to Cassie and Capricorn, which is enough to send him to jail for a long time. This should be a cautionary tale for a lot of people. It should be, Andre, but especially if we're talking about these high profile, powerful people. I don't know. You would think that they would get somewhere and sit down somewhere, but I think this is just the beginning. And a lot of people have been saying over time, like, Diddy is just the scapegoat. Diddy is the scapegoat. Or Diddy is, they're choosing Diddy to get everybody up underneath Diddy, which I don't agree with that, because look how many people have been in trouble for RICO that are celebrities or that are high powerful people. So I don't necessarily agree with that piece of it. Do I think that Diddy is one of the people who, you know, who you begin to see falling, and you'll see other people falling after that? I do agree with that piece of it. And I don't think he's the first initial person. I don't think that. We got Robert Kelly. So I don't see him being the first, but I do think that this is it's going to be a domino effect after this. Let me put it that way. According to the judge, Tracy, I'm just telling you what the judge said this morning. Hold on, I'll go back to it. The judge said this morning that for Jane, it's from 2019 to 2024, because that's when they dated. But for Cassie, it is from 2009 to 2018. Let me get back into what the judge said. Hold on. All right. So let's read this. Let's get in it. So, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So for the RICO for Jane is from 2019 to 2024. But when it comes to Cassie, it's the time that they were together from 2000. Well, actually, it's more than the time that they were together. It was from 2018 to 2008 to 2008 24. All right. Judge says, all rise. Judge says, I'll read you the charge. It's long, but I'll try to make it interesting. You have now heard all of the evidence in this case, as well as the final arguments of the parties. I will instruct you on the law as I give it to you. The judge says the evidence in the testimony, the answers, and the arguments. I'm sorry. The evidence is the testimony, the answers, and the exhibits. Arguments are not evidence. You are the sole exclusive arbiter of facts. What is a reasonable doubt? It's based on your common sense after carefully weighing all of the evidence. The judge then says, you just weigh each witness's credibility. the truth and the importance of their testimony, size him up or her up. You must um you must decide. Sean Diddy Combs has been formally charged in an indictment. An indictment is not evidence. Here we go. Judge says count one, charges from I was wrong. 2004 to 2024, a racketeering enterprise. Count two, from 2009 to 2018, ex trafficking of Cassie Ventura. Count three, from 2009 to 2018, transporting individuals, including but not limited to Ventura, for purposes of prostitution. Count four, from 2019 to 2024, ex trafficking of Jane. Count five, from 2019 to 2024, transporting, individuals, including but not limited to Jane, for purposes of prostitution. Each count is separate. The judge says for attempt, the U.S. has must show intent and sorry y'all. All right, here we go. For attempt, the U.S. must show intent. More intention does not amount to an attempt. Aiding and abetting means knowingly doing some act or aid or encourage a crime to be committed. The judge says for RICO, the U.S. must prove that from 2004 to 2024, there was an agreement between two or individuals for a racketeering enterprise that impacted interstate commerce, that I think that he meant that the defendant joined and committed at least two predicated acts. The U.S. must prove a mutual understanding to cooperate. You may infer its existence from the circumstances of this case. Actions may speak louder than words. You may consider the acts of all of those you find to be participants. If you find that Combs Enterprises existed, you must find whether it continued to do a substantially similar form from 2004 to 2024. The people can change. As to the defendant being a member, he had to know of all of the existence of the enterprise. The last thing that the judge says 55 minutes ago, the U.S. alleges 8 predicated acts: kidnapping, arson, bribery, witness tampering, forced labor, ex trafficking, transportation of prostitutions, intent to distribute narcotics. The U.S. has to prove 2 offenses within 10 years. So, listen, I'm just the messenger. That's what the judge said. That's what the judge said. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, this is cute. All right. So let me give y'all who is the witnesses to each one of these acts. Okay. So to the kidnapping, Capricorn Clark, Cassie Ventura. To arson, Kid Cudi, Capricorn Clark. And well, we'll say who was a witness to this particular indictment section. So for arson, Kid Cudi, Capricorn Clark, the LAFD, Lance, LAPD, Christopher, and Cassie Ventura. The bribery of a witness, Israel Flores and Kerry Morgan, as well as um, Regina Ventura. Witness tampering, Kerry Morgan, Regina Ventura, Capricorn Clark, Kid Cudi, and Mia. Forced labor, Mia, Cassie Ventura, George Kaplan, and Dante Nash. Ex trafficking, Cassie Ventura, Mia, Israel Flores, Daniel Phillip, David James, George Kaplan, Dante Nash, the makeup artist, I forgot, Malia, I think that's how you say her name, or Mila, and then the Punisher. Prostitution, Daniel Phillips, Sheree Hayes, Cassie Ventura, George Kaplan, and Frederick Zamora. Rug Distribution, Cassie Ventura, David James, Agent Yasmin Benda, George Kaplan, and Capricorn Clark. Okay. Let's see. A breakdown of the charges: racketeering conspiracy, 1 count. Allegations involve victim number 2 and victim number 3 related to commercial X acts as part of a pattern of criminal activity, which is RICO. X trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, 2 counts. Includes victim 1, identified as Cassie Ventura. Y'all, sorry, this writing is very small. 1 charge alleges forced labor involving Combs business employees. Includes victim number 4, who was allegedly coerced into having extra activity through physical force, psychological harm, financial threats, and that has to be Jane. And uh, repeated threats. Also specifies a kidnapping incident involving the use of a firearm. Number 3 is 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. 1 count involves victim number 2 between 2001 and 2024. The second count also involves victim 2 during the same period. Both charges reference victim 1 and victim 2, or victim 3, I'm sorry, in connection with the racketeering and prostitution allegations. So, y'all, telling y'all. Wait, did I say 2000? Okay, wait. So transportation to engage in prostitution is 2 counts. 1 count involves victim 2 between 2001 to 2024, and the second count also involves victim 2 during the same time period. Both charges reference victim 1 and victim 3. So, yep. It's a cover-up. He's guilty. Diddy gonna beat this case. Okay. Hey, Ray, 8405, 4 and 5 can go. So 1, 2, and 3 is open for me. RICO is abroad because it was created for the mob. Can speak individually. Hey, Miss Barbara. Chef Robert was the first in NY to be charged with RICO for his personal life. And that's why I was saying, I don't necessarily agree when people say that Diddy is like the fall guy for everybody. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a lot of charges to beat. It is a lot to beat. Now, for the racketeering, if convicted, these are potential penalties could include, and again, could include racketeering conspiracy up to 20 years in prison per count, X trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, 15 years to life in prison per count, and transportation to engage in prostitution, up to 10 years in prison per count. Hello, baby. Hey, Char. So, Chad, what y'all thinking this far? Come on, talk to me. What y'all thinking this far? Because this is interesting. I'm glad I had these facts today that I can read to y'all. Hey, Lasso. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta stop scaring me with these videos and stuff y'all be doing on here. Somebody got some wings by Candy. Girl, whew, I ain't finna lie to y'all. I thought Candy had went on to be with the Lord. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Y'all graphics be terrible. Y'all be taking people to the King. Lord Jesus, my heart dropped. I thought Candy had left us, y'all. Oh, I want them to stop. Ooh, I want them to stop. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah. Oh, okay. They wrong for that. Candy Burrs. They got this thing up here where they got these dove wings all surrounded around her, and I thought she had passed. That ain't cute. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. You know you wrong for that. Oh, okay. Let me see here. I'm surprised ain't none of y'all tell me to close the gate. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. I wonder how many jurors will truly speak their mind, or will become a group think situation, or will it become a group think situation? Who knows? Did he go into prison for life? Hey, Melanin Beauty. Um, right, Andre, because the same way they took stops and first and used it against people, they are going to use RICO. Um, I think just like I just want to fly free and own a piece of land somewhere down in the country. What if I sing all y'all comments? That would be crazy, right? They be posting old, big old obituary photos and small print coming in concert. I don't, and that particular YouTube channel was big upping Candy, and I'm like, girl, but child, I thought Lord, I just thought we was really about to be going through. I thought y'all had unalive Candy. Some of them birthday flyers been missed too. Uh, some of them birthday flyers, and especially folks that's down to the church, y'all know I ain't lying. Some of them birthday flyers be hideous. Some of the birthday flyers, you be like, "Oh, you celebrating a birthday, girl? I thought you was celebrating death." Like, me too, Shar. I be thinking these people going to the upper room, to the upper room, oh, to the upper room. All right, Tracy, I'm about to send this to your DM real quick. If I wait, can I? Maybe I can't. Let me bookmark it and then I can. Well, I can't bookmark it either. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna bookmark it and then I'm gonna send it to you that way. All right, let's see what else the judge is saying. That was the U.S. alleges 8 predicate acts. Okay, we read that. Okay. So dude said there's no narcotic distribution, but that's not what the verdict sheet says. The verdict sheet specifically said drug distribution and possession. And or possession is actually what it says. And or possession. Um I mean, on a lot of the Facebook and Instagram timelines I see, yeah, I can't do it. I thought the defense was gonna have an epic closing, but I was wrong. Did he go into jail for a long time? Let me be honest. I do still think even right now that the closing arguments for the defense was extremely weak. He didn't move me not one bit. Now they were saying that he had more oomph, he had more energy, he had, he was doing more than they said the government was doing. They said the government was extremely monotone. She was extremely, reading from a presentation, but they were saying for the defense's arguments or closing arguments wasn't that great. I don't care if he was hippity jolly, jumping up and down. That means nothing to us who are not in the courtroom. Now, it could mean something to the jurors, which is who it's important to mean something to, for sure. Um, Let me see here. Drew Chappelle. What's going on, Drew Chappelle? How you doing? Oh, I thought is the Chappelle family here? We got two Chappelles here. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. There's girl. I heard men's review and he said for some jurors the defense closing arguments did resonate with a number of jurors. I know he was talking about I'm Bertha. Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what he named that lady? I'm Bertha, Mother Bertha. But the prosecution also had their rebuttal. Yeah, their rebuttal. I don't think I've heard. I don't think I heard Mims talk about the rebuttal. I know I did hear him talk about the closing arguments for the defense on the lunch break. But yeah, I'm sorry with the way the U.S. is headed and how they are stretching this RICO. A lot of people in the LGBTQIA community need to be careful. Hell, poppers are illegal. Oh, well, that ain't my testimony. I don't need nothing to assist me. All right, here we go. The judge said something else. Shoot, the straight community need to watch out too. They be more freakier than us. Sometimes. Sometimes. I'm saying sometimes. 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 All right. Kidnapping does not occur if the victim did consent. Consent may be withdrawn, and consent should be given each time. Ooh, now that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Consent given each time. Oh, that's going to be a problem for the jury. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a problem for the jury. Arson under California law means um the person set a fire or caused the fire willfully or maliciously. Y'all, I think they got him with that consent thing, y'all. I'm sorry. True. If you're saying that the people who are listed as a victim should should be given consent because consent can be withdrawn, child. Okay. Okay. All right. Mm. My. This egg sure looks good to me. Mm-hmm. Mm. My Lord today. Oh, Diddy. We'll see. We'll see. We gonna see. Us gonna really see. Us gonna really see. I'm having a boiled egg, honey, with some crisps on it. Oh, I missed the question. Has your personal information been? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Here I am thinking I submitted that complaint, and I ain't even submitted, but I just did. Just submitted it and just got an email confirmation. Look how fast that works. Bribery of a witness under California law requires to give a um to give or to promise to give a bribe to a person giving or about to give information to law enforcement to unlawfully um influence it. Mm. Bribery of a witness under California law requires that give or promise to give a bribe to a person giving or about to give information to law enforcement to unlawfully um, influence it. That's interesting. Under the bribery law or under the California law for bribery, it's quite interesting. Um, Giving information or about to give. Hmm, interesting. Hey everybody, y'all make sure y'all come on up in here and hit that like button, baby. Hit that like. Hit the like button. Hit the hit the like button. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, I tell y'all, I wrote a book over there to the FCC. Y'all ain't finna keep playing with me. In 2025, I'm starting to make complaints. At FCC, Better Business Bureau, all of you, all of it, all of it. Y'all not finna keep playing with me. I just gave y'all a word that y'all can use on today. Make sure you don't let these companies play with you. File that complaint, sis. Mm-hmm. File that complaint, sis. Okay. I still ain't watching. I watched half of Housewives last night, if that make any sense. So we're gonna talk about that today. Who here? I know Demi here. I know Ray 8405 is here. Who else is here with me right now? But the case is being tried in New York. So how does California law play into this case? Um, um, I don't know. Because California and I think I read California law and let me see if I can go back to his what's the name? Yeah, that's a question I really don't know. Oh, because it's federal. That's why. Hey, Bama girl. Hey, Mama V. Me too, Chef, and I have emails to back up with a small black business that keep playing with me. Yeah, I'm not playing with these people no more. Y'all took some money from me and did not give me what you promised you was gonna give me. And then when I asked you for a refund, y'all transferred me to eight, 20 different people at a time. Girl, I don't got time to play with y'all. See if I do. Transfer me one more time. And they did. They transferred me one more time and I got right on there and I got them right on together, honey. Stop playing with me. You here? All right, Megan, I see you. Mama Bees, I see you. Kate Calloway, I see you. It was so to be like RHA. I think it's because he transported them from New York to California. True, and Miami was involved as well, or Florida was involved as well. But they said because it's federal. Trace, I think Trace told us because it's federal. All right. For witness tampering, violation 18 under section 1512B3, it does not matter if the subject of the threat is in fact fearful. Only a threat is required, but it must be knowing for forced labor. 18 section 1589A requires use of force for use of force of physical restraint. Presente, hey, Shar, Gigi, I see you. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all, unfortunately, I can't cook until the air gets fixed. Yesterday, y'all, I cooked and it was 84 degrees up in here. Can't do it. Can't do it. My phone came last week, but I just filed the FCC complaint with for Verizon or yeah, for Verizon. CA has some laws for you. Well, and also Diddy better hope that they don't ever decide to pick up no state charges on him either. That's a wrap. Um, but yeah, I had to file an FCC complaint and a Better Business Bureau complaint to Verizon. I'm not gonna keep playing with y'all. I'm not going back and forth. Absolutely not. Yeah, I found a black reality show. It's a nice, it's a positive reality show. It ain't drama like that. But anyway, it's called selling to the DMV, selling to the DMV, and I do think that I am absolutely going to be talking about this show and bringing it light. I like to see our black people out here really doing a big one. So yeah, I think I'm a recap it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna recap it. It comes on every Thursday. I'm packing, so I'm a little delayed typing. Oh no, you're fine. Hey Maddie, hey Shane, only Shane. You good, baby? It's about real estate and stuff in the DMV. And again, it's not. It's a independent. It's independently produced. Um, and the show is led by a broker by the name of Ravon Ravantria. I don't know how to really say her name. Jordan is the last name, and it is called the Home Team Lifestyle. Is the name of the YouTube channel. They've been in existence since 2010. But and they have the season just started 10 days ago. They had episode 3 airs Thursday. Episode 3 is on Thursday. It looks like a really dope show, y'all. So let me see if I can put the link in the chat. Um, it looks really dope, actually. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, link is copied. Now let me go to my what's the name, and I'm gonna paste it. And I'm gonna share it on my community wall just in case y'all can't get it. Let's see, share. I'm gonna share their first episode. Let's see, share. Um, get into it. Okay, this is why I wait on the judge. Judge probably gonna say something else. Let me see. Oh, I got something in my eye. Okay, no, the judge actually ain't saying nothing. Oh yes, he did. Oh no, he did. The threat was the last thing. All right. So I put the link in the chat and I shared it over on my. I shared it over on my what's the name? It's not reality like that. PM2 Rouse. I promise you, it's not. Um, you can tell they not doing all the scandals and stuff. They not doing all that type of stuff. It's it's kind of it. It's a good it's a good show. It's a good show. It's not your typical reality show. Um, shout out to Chasing Reality because and Tracy, you here. They got a new show getting ready to come out with a therapist, a licensed therapist. His name is Twan. Twan's last name is Dixon. Or I'm not making that up. Anyway, it's a new show, and I like a balance. I need a balance. I need some shows that don't got all the drama in the midst, and so I feel like his show is going to bring us less drama. It was what you need. You need a balance. You need a balance. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And you know what? Um, um, you know what I'd say, Lord, I forgot what I was about to say. Um, Tracy, put it in here. Put it in here. Copy and paste and put it in here. But I did also, just in case if y'all have a hard time with the link, I did post it to my community wall as well. I don't even remember what I was about to say. Oh, this is what I was about to say. Nobody told me that Egypt Sherrod, her and her husband's show got canceled. No shade, I knew it was coming eventually, but I'm kind of mad they did that because um I did like their show. I did like their show. Yep, but they didn't get renewed. And she said she found out while they were coming back from overseas. I just saw it a couple days ago. May have been like the day before yesterday. It was this past weekend that I saw that. The trailer is cute, Tracy. I told you. I like stuff like that. They did their big one on this one. And again, it's um independently produced, which I like that. Build your own table, honey. Build your own table because these people will take all your money. Build your own table. I like their show too. Yeah, their show was good. But yeah, it didn't get renewed. I saw she made a statement that they were overseas, and then she came back, and it was canceled. Y'all can the people that's leaving about the chat and stuff, girl. We just talking through a break. Ain't nothing we can do to rush the judge, girl. Girl, girl, y'all be so impatient, girl. We can't rush the judge, girl. We're just on a break right now, girl. If you guys would okay, here we go. Judge just gave us something else. All right, let's see. So the judge says a person may withdraw consent and it may become forced labor. Ex trafficking will have the same definition as in count 2 and 4. And transportation to engage in prostitution is the same as count 3 and count 5. And Tracy, I done told you I ain't got no tussle in me. You gonna have to tussle with that juror. You have to tussle with Aunt Bertha. Let me call Mims real quick. Go there and tussle with Aunt Bertha. You can go binge watch it, Lee. They got 4 seasons or 3 seasons. They just didn't get renewed for this next season. I think they've been on for 4 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 3 or 4 seasons. But yeah, you can go finish binge watching it or start binge watching it. It's a good show to binge watch. All right. See, over here, y'all's names are normal. Even when I was in Really B's chat yesterday, I saw the @ sign and then I saw your screen name versus your name that you go by. It had the screen name. So what's crazy to me is I don't know if YouTube is doing something different, but y'all notice I don't have what everybody else has with that little crown thing, that little purple thing, talking about you'll see like the number 25 up in the top right hand corner. I don't got that. And I know it's not based off of the way that I go live, because some of the people who are doing the Diddy trial go live the same way as me, and it's the same. Yeah, it's at on my other channel as well. So I don't know. Maybe they taking their time to get it all out. I don't know. The crown thing is ugly. I was thinking we were on Bing. Not you was on Bing. Me too is weird. I'm watching another live now, and the at is not on my name. Yeah, I don't know. I So what they do, I think they roll out all of these things, but like for instance, the community tab thing. Now they got it to where you can post on people's community wall and stuff. And I would have to tell y'all to keep it cute, because I cuss y'all out on that community wall. Don't play with me. Uh, anyway, that I think when they do beta stuff, there's only a certain number of people, and I don't think you special because you get chosen. Because with the whole that's no shade. Because with the whole gift thing, I was like one of the first to be able to try out the gift thing. So listen, I guess you can't try out all the features until they roll them all out for everybody. But they just rolled out that community thing for everybody. Typically, if they allow us to do the beta, they'll send us an email. It'll be a very generic email, but they'll send us an email letting us know. But I haven't seen anything in regards to what they're changing now. I do know that their community guidelines and stuff is changing tomorrow. But besides that, I don't know. I was in a bigger content creator chat and she didn't have it either. Yeah. Yes, chef. That's how mine was in the CC chat, and on yours, it was how it is now. Yeah, I thought yesterday was weird. Because remember, I thought something was wrong. Because I was like, why didn't he? Why didn't he's got all them numbers and stuff next to him? So yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what CNN got. CNN ain't got nothing. Yeah, what all them numbers and stuff for? Demi Bill 7856445891185. I was like, girl, what is all of this? What is that? Lee came in there talking about Lee Wong Lee. I, Lee Wong Lee. Y 45678 458. All right. So the judge says next is distribution of the narcotics, including this long word you will see here. Knowingly, intentionally, distribution means actual transfer to deliver to another person. For possession, it means physical custody is not needed. Control is enough. That's a wrap. You done. You done. Well, again, if the jurors got common sense, you'd be done. Yes, get packed and don't forget sunscreen. Wait, who going out those? Let me see. Y'all have a good day. I'll check back in after I pack and get situated from North Carolina to Texas. Oh, okay, okay. Safe travels and stuff. Safe travels. Safe travels. Please be safe. Yeah, Texas, you need your sunscreen, child. You need some sunscreen around here. Did you cook? Oh, baby, I know all about El Paso. I know all about the El Paso, honey. hot as hell around. You know, I probably should make a trip to El Paso. I ain't seen none of my aunties and uncles in a long time. I got 3 uncles that live in El Paso and 2 aunties. Yeah, El Paso is horrible with the heat. Okay, wait, we got something else? Wait a minute. Control is enough. Okay, that I already read that. I'm gonna read that one more time for everybody. Next is distribution of narcotics, including this long word that you'll see here. Knowingly and intentionally. Distribution means actual transfer to deliver to another person. For possession, physical custody is not needed. Control is enough. That's a rap. That's a wrap right there. El Paso is definitely hotter than Satan's toenails. Okay. What that lady say? Ooh, it's hotter than a jalapeno coochie out here. Oh, ma'am. I mean, it's hot, honey. Oh, I don't even want to know what a jalapeno coochie even smell like, girl. Uh-uh. That's what that lady said. She was like, it's hotter. It's hotter than a jalapeno coochie out here. Ma'am. I don't even want to imagine what a jalapeno coochie smell like. That's got to be real hot and nasty. Um, real hot and nasty. Okay, I think I'm done chomping on these eggs. But those were bomb. Those were bombdelicious.com. We supposed to be traveling to North Carolina for the 4th. Does anybody know if they race is down there? I'm hella nervous. I can already tell you before, and I ain't never even been. But I'm sure everywhere is racist at this point. Everywhere you go, you're gonna have to be on edge. Okay? Everywhere you go, you gonna be on edge. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere you go, you can be on edge. I mean, it's like that everywhere now. Just always, protect yourself, cause child, my daughter lives in North Carolina and loves it there. I know a lot of people that actually love it there too. I just say be careful. Just be careful wherever you go. hmm I actually don't plan on doing nothing specific for the 4th of July at all. Okay, y'all. I think I gotta let these dogs out. I want to say something, but I'm gonna shut up. I don't understand. You know what? Be quiet, Don. Um, yeah. What part of North Carolina are you going to? All right. Okay. A couple things. We'll leave this closed because of the heat, and then y'all come on, DJ, DJ. Everybody say good morning, DJ. Everybody say good morning, DJ. DJ, you gonna say good morning to the people? You gonna say good morning? Huh? You gonna say good morning? You gonna say good morning? Hey, princess. Hello, angel. Hello, Des. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Oh, I mean, he taking forever to respond, Judge. I hear DJ tap dance child. That was DJ and that was DJ and uh Dez tap dancing. DJ is getting a lot better. DJ was sick, but honey, y'all pray for DJ. DJ can be he poor DJ. DJ done been through it since he been born, child. Okay, he done been through it since he been born, and DJ a little sickly. We gotta keep DJ lifted, Chef. You know, Angel is my favorite girl. Angel is a mess. Angel is a mess. So y'all know they already starting to pop fireworks and stuff. I don't like firecrackers. Dez don't like firecrackers. DJ, he don't really care because he's so hyper. DJ hyper, so he don't. That's how you know when he don't feel good. Because if he not hyper, he don't feel good at all. But he hyper. He gonna try to find the firecracker. Okay, he gonna try to chase it. Dez, he's scared of firecrackers. Angel be looking at them like they nuts. But Angel be looking at them like, girl, what is wrong with y'all? Oh, she is funny. I hear him moving and shaking, child. He was. My Romeo isn't afraid of fireworks either, and I'm so glad. Child, Dez is. Dez will. Child, he hear one. He hear one firecracker. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. But the other two, DJ gonna run around town, and then Angel gonna look at them like they crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. So we're just waiting on the judge to finish giving instructions. It almost sounds like she is almost done because if they gave instructions on the distribution of the narcotics, it sounds like that they're almost done. So here we go. RICO has a 5-year statute of limitation. You must find that it continued past 2019. If you find that the government had not proved this beyond a reasonable doubt, you must find the defendant not guilty. Romeo thinks he's bigger than what he is. You know, that's how most of the dogs is. Mm-hmm. You know, that's how most little dogs is. They think they're the biggest thing walking. And I hate to burst your bubble, but you ain't. Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time. RICO has a 5-year statute of limitation. You must find that it continued past 2019. If you found that the government had not proved this beyond a reasonable doubt, you must find the defendant not guilty of the RICO. Okay. I also think based off of this, this is going to make a huge difference as well for even after this. It's going to be extremely interesting. Well, we know it was past 2019, in my opinion. I agree. I do agree with that. Y'all, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. My small old dog be shaking like a stripper. Not shaking like a stripper. We got to give him a pill to calm him down during fireworks. Child, not shaking like a stripper though. Not shaking like a stripper. That is too funny. Not shaking like a stripper, girl. Shake it like a stripper, shake it like a stripper, shake it like a stripper. Hey, 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 twerk some, twerk, 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 twerk. Okay, let me cut it out. I just be having a blast, honey. Yeah, they be scared. They do be scared. They be scared. They do be a little scared. Baby, let's see, where we at? Where we at with our subscribers, honey? I'm just gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna hit it and quit it because I know everybody don't want me to talk about this. Everybody don't nobody want me to talk about this. Now I ain't giving this lady no clout, none whatsoever. However, I just want to say this one thing. Terry, if you listen, I just want to say one thing. One thing. Girl, girl, the subscriber count went up last night instead of down. That's all I want to say. Okay, anyway. Good morning, Chef. My mom's little chihuahua acts bigger than. Let me tell y'all, them chihuahuas is something else. Have y'all ever heard the myth that chihuahuas help adults grow out of asthma or help kids grow out of asthma? Had y'all ever heard that? I don't think I'm making that up. Had y'all heard that? And you know, chihuahuas ain't gonna do nothing. They act like they gonna tear your ankles off your legs. I had heard that growing up, Alec, that if you got a Chihuahua will help people who had asthma. Child, that's the only reason why we had a Chihuahua back in the day. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. You guess them and Cocker Spaniels. See, okay, Chihuahua helps with asthma. I remember hearing this growing up. Oh, it says it's a myth. It is a myth, and that it cannot cure asthma. But I know I heard that. See, okay, I see some of y'all gonna make me sit up and sound like I'm crazy. I'm glad y'all. I'm glad I ain't the only one that heard that. Google just says that it was a myth that people will outgrow asthma. This is a disturbing myth since many people with asthma believe it will go away on its own. Listen, I don't understand how people grow out of asthma. Growing up, I was hospitalized at least 2 to 3 times a year for asthma. And it's so crazy to me when I hear people say, oh, well, I grew out of it. Such and such grew out of it. Now, what I will say is it's possible because I did have a niece that she did grow out of asthma. But again, I had heard these myths and this is great. And then for people to say another myth that they are on is this myth is that nobody dies from asthma. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. My cousin died from asthma, which is why I'm always afraid. My cousin was down to the fair, y'all, and she died quick. When I say she died quick, she died quick. She was up on y'all know that little plastic slide thing that they have down to the fair. She was up on that thing, And by the time she got down to the bottom and was reaching to get her inhaler, honey, baby, she had already had an asthma attack. And the hospital was across the street from the fair. By the time they got her to the hospital, she died. So that's definitely a lie that people don't die from asthma. I also had it's not related to me, but I used to go to this daycare, preschool, all this thing. She turned it into a daycare, turned it into like a head start, and then she turned it into where you go to after school programs and stuff. And I do remember this boy that I went to school with. Went there with, and I think eventually they moved out of the city, but his mom died of an asthma attack. So like I don't know why that's even a myth. I don't know why that's a myth. Leaving certain areas with humidity will help with asthma. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. I say you should never be in an area where the humidity is high ever. But yeah. Hey Didi, good morning. My kid's uncle died from asthma. Yeah, like it is still a thing. I don't know why people say that. And one of the most scariest things, I guarantee you can ask people with asthma and you can ask people with his COPD, any respiratory issues, any breathing issues, like one of the biggest fears is going to sleep. One of the biggest fears is going to sleep. And y'all remember a couple months ago, there was a YouTuber that passed away, and her brother said that she passed away in her sleep from asthma. They said she gasped for air and she never woke back up after that. But she had asthma. So it's not a joke, y'all. It ain't a joke. It ain't a joke. And like I said, you get frightened because you don't, yeah, and sleep apnea, because you don't know what's gonna happen in your sleep. So I know when I'm feeling like super short of breath, y'all, I will not go to sleep. I will not go to sleep. I'll just I'll wait until I feel comfortable going to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep if I got a shortness of breath and stuff. I ain't doing that. Okay, so the judge says on X trafficking count 2 and 4, transport means to make or convey from one place to another. Reckless disregard satisfies the statute. The deliberate closing of eyes, you must be unanimous on at least one specific instance of X trafficking. Hold on, y'all. Girl, you come ringing the doorbell to drop off a damn fencing thing. Boy, if you don't go on, quit playing with me. You have to ring the doorbell to put this up there. This made me mad. Got me up from my seat and I'm thinking, somebody at the door. Girl, you left a car about mowing the grass. Boy. Girl, I'm gonna put this in the shredder. You done pissed me off so bad ringing the doorbell like you. Girl, I thought that was something of importance. We don't need you to do nothing. No fence, no nothing. Hell, we gotta get this out under control. What the hell wrong with you? I done got my ass up here and there talking about fencing. Boy, I wish I had a live shredder right now. I'd shred the shit out of that business card. You done pissed me off. You done made me mad. You done knocked at the door just to put a card down. You could have just put the card in the door. We'd have seen it when we opened it. Why would you do that? Child. I put no solicitation signs all around the front of my property. LOL. You better get them people some business. Now they better go on with the business. Child, right while I'm in the middle, and the dog's gonna bark no matter what. Okay, so let me get back into this. So the judge says on X trafficking, count 2 and 4, transport means to take or convey from one place to another. Reckless disregard satisfies the statute. The deliberate closing of eyes. You must be unanimous on at least one specific instance of X trafficking. On counts 3 and 5, knowingly transporting or arranging for transportation an individual for purposes of an action of prostitution, restitution, buying or arranging a ticket is enough. Child, they got them right there too. Prostitution does not need to be the main purpose. Y'all, for everybody that's saying that Diddy gonna get off on these things, technically they have proven these. The government has proven this stuff. For everybody that said that the government wasn't proving nothing, they have literally proved everything that the judge is saying to us today. Well, maybe not everything. Maybe everything is a reach, but for the most part, they're proving a lot. Is let's see. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna have to order me today, but y'all, after cooking in that kitchen yesterday, and I ain't even use a lot. Like I said, we've been having issues with our air, so um, can't cook, can't cook. 'Cause that heat from that stove make it hot as hell in there. Um, and so I'm gonna order me something today. I don't know what I want though. I think I may order this Mexican restaurant down the street. I think that's what I want because they're not expensive. You can get a taco plate with 4 tacos, beans, and rice, and all of that. You can get all of that at under $10. I've been loving chicken wraps lately, and I never messed with them my whole life until recently. Chicken wraps be lit, and you could do so many. The fact that he likes to play with other people semen on his nipples is enough for him to go to prison and throwing laptops at people's heads. He was throwing laptops, he was throwing books, he was throwing fruit, he was throwing bananas and apples and pears and plums and all kind of things. Y'all, I got a new addiction. I think y'all, Walmart got these ice cold cherry plums. Oh, oh, it's not enough in a little container. Them plums is lit. Okay. Them plums is lit. Okay. And I love them down. Yeah, there's other playing Fruit Ninja. Throwing apples and oranges and pears and watermelon and cantaloupe and everything at that lady head. The judge says prostitution is engaging actual activity for money or its equivalent. You must be unanimous on at least one specific act of transportation with intent to engage in prostitution. On venue, the U.S. must prove at least one act um, occurred in the Southern District of New York's 8 counts or 8 counties. I'm sorry, 8 counties. I said counts. Applesauce. Applesauce. I'm gonna get my Subway today. I take that back. I'm gonna say that. What's the name for tomorrow? I want Subway today. That's what I want. Subway. Subway, eat fresh. Is that still that jingle? Eat fresh. It's Subway, and you need to eat fresh. Eat fresh. Eat fresh. Subway, eat fresh. I know y'all probably like, Chef, please. Please, Chef, please. Um, I get mad Subway coupons in the mail, and they pretty good ones. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna give me a Philly cheesesteak sandwich today with some applesauce on it. And don't be stingy with the applesauce. Put lots and lots of applesauce on it. Lots and lots of it. Y'all, it wore me out when that lady said that man like applesauce on his burger. Do you like applesauce in place of mayonnaise or mustard, sir? Or ketchup? I mean, some people eat ketchup on their burger. What y'all like on y'all burger? Y'all like mayonnaise or mustard on y'all burger? Yeah, I'm gonna get lots and lots of applesauce on my Philly cheesesteak. Yep, lots of applesauce. Put lots and lots of applesauce on it. Cake it up. But question: do y'all like mayonnaise or mustard or ketchup on y'all burger, or do y'all like all? Applesauce said nasty on me. Sexy for me. Did he like applesauce on his burgers? That's what that lady said. She said, Do you know that Sean Puffy Combs likes applesauce? She said, No, I didn't know that. She said, Well, he likes applesauce on his burgers. Oh, mustard on the burger, mustard mayo, and mustard mayo or relish mustard. Let me see, both mayo, mustard, and ketchup. Mayo is a sin to me. Oh, well, I guess I'll be going straight to hell because I'll be sinning, according to you. And I love me some mayonnaise. Who is this over here posting these pictures of Oprah with all of these folks? Oh my God. They got a picture with Oprah, with her kissing Harvey Weinstein. They got another one with Russell Simmons. They got another one with Bill Cosby and one with Sean Diddy Combs. My God. Cassie, you messy over there, Casey. You messy. I'm gonna tell her that under her comment. You messy, girl. Cause you been posting mess all day. Okay, so let me read this one. The judge says we are in the home stretch. In weighing expert testimony, you should not accept it just because I allowed it. The testimony of the government's officials are not worth more or less weight than any other witnesses. I like guacamole on my meat. It's a excellent. Well, let me see. It's an excellent source of healthy fats and tastes amazing. Well, I think we got a new fitness resident over here, y'all. We got a new fitness resident, sexy for me because he telling us all of the fitness things. Mm-hmm. I ain't eat no guacamole on the damn burger though. Ain't. Uh-uh. Ain't a guacamole burger. Absolutely not. But I'm not judging nobody. Ain't. I'll also take a little sandwich spread if there is no mustard. Oh my God. Whoever came up with sandwich spread, I really want them to be arrested and charged with RICO. Whoever came up with sandwich spread, whoever came up with sandwich spread needs to be charged with RICO. Whoever came up with sandwich spread needs to be charged with RICO. That is the worst thing that ever existed, if you ask me. Like, whoever came up with that, we need you to be charged with RICO immediately. And we got a whole bunch of predicated acts up under the RICO Act because you wrong. Whoever created, you're wrong. It's horrible. Um. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bama girl. Shit, I wish it was me. But yeah, I knew she had announced on her Amazon Live that she was gonna allow some people to come up in that section she bought, or the booth, or the suite, whatever. Don't be like that, Lee. What Lee say? I love homemade coleslaw on my burger. Coleslaw is good on a burger. I like a homemade coleslaw. No, thank you. I like A1 sauce with my fries. The steak A1 sauce with your fries. HEB got this bomb chipotle sauce that is so good with fries. Oh, and I think I'm going to the store on my lunch break, going to get me a Subway sandwich because it's right there, and then I'm going to come back home and make me some French fries instead of getting chips. Mm-hmm. You missed that text? Yeah. I think it was last week or the week before when I saw her say that. Because I follow her on Amazon. I only use it for tuna salad and deviled eggs. Mayonnaise. I love coleslaw on my hot dogs. Yes. Coleslaw is good on a lot of stuff. I like coleslaw when I'm making some kind of chicken sandwich or something like that. Yep. Witnesses given immunity should be examined with greater ordinary greater than the ordinary witnesses. Charts and summaries are not evidence and will not be available to you in the jury room. I damn near throw up looking at a devil egg. Oh, I like mayo and ketchup mix. Okay, now let me ask y'all this. Y'all probably gonna think I'm weird. Y'all B Slade, yeah. I don't know if y'all remember Tone. He used to sing gospel music. So this is the funny thing, right? He got a song called Mustard and Ketchup. And baby, when I go to Waffle House and I get my hash browns, because I get them to cook them hash browns just a little bit longer. I like a little crunch to my hash browns. I like to put mustard and ketchup on my hash browns. But you better not put no mustard on my burger. I'm not gonna eat it. I promise y'all. So there's a couple things that is not okay for me on my burger. What's up? Let's get into it. Food TV. You told me to call you Chef Q. Hey, Chef Q. Listen, that's how I eat my hash browns, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all mess up a burger for me. Okay. Hey, DB, let me tell you how you mess up a burger for me. Let me read this and then we'll get into it. Certain witnesses were permitted to be identified under. Baby, they're gonna say I said the word wrong, but under pseudonym, pseudonym, and them over there, and all of them over there. They told me I wasn't saying it right, so I'm not going to keep trying to say it. But anyway, they identified by pseudonym. That should bear on your evaluation of credibility. The defendant had no responsibility to testify, and he did not. You must not attach any specific or any significance to that. Okay, yeah, y'all, cause y'all did me in on Friday. The people did me in on Friday. I really thought I was over here. I thought I was doing it right. I was like, you're not saying it right. You're not saying it right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Next question, Tamika. I'm like, No, y'all didn't do. No, y'all didn't do me like that. I was really trying to. I thought I was doing my big one. Yeah. Okay. So I was over here and y'all and let me tell y'all how I was trying to figure out the word. I had even put it in on Google, girl. I was like, Google, you tell me what it is. Google telling me that time about Google ain't even saying it right. Girl, what? What? Not Patricia over there on Google ain't even saying it right. Child. Okay, let me tell y'all what you put in my if you put mustard on my burger, you have messed it up. If you put them onions on my burger, you have messed it up. If you put pickles on my burger, you have messed it up. I don't want no onions. I don't want no pickles, and I don't want no mustard. That is the worst burger that you could ever present in front of me, and I'm not gonna eat it. I will not eat a burger that. And you know how some people say, scrape that mustard off and put some mayonnaise. No, no, absolutely not. Don't do it. I'm not going to eat the burger. You're gonna pass it over to the next person. I don't want it. You have messed up my burger, putting them funky onions on there, putting them funky pickles on there. I don't want my bread to taste like pickles. I don't even like pickles when I go over there to the I don't like pickles over there on my Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't even like that. I don't want it. Voluntary intoxication may negate the intent requirement for RICO predicates or for RICO predicates. Uncalled witnesses you have heard names of not called as witnesses. Each side had an equal opportunity to call them. Do not speculate or consider this. I do not like. Now I like pickles outside of my burger. Like I just I don't want no pickles. I don't want no onions out. Sometimes I barely want some lettuce and tomato on there. Sometimes it just be meat and cheese and bacon. Okay. But for sure, just don't greet me with no onions or no pickles or no mustard. You know how people say, scrape that mustard off and go on and put you some mayonnaise on there. I'm not eating that. The mustard is still on there. I don't care if that bread is squeaky clean. It still got traces of mustard on there. You can still taste a little hint of mustard. Don't want it. Now, it is a difference if you grill and saute some onions, caramelize some onions, that's different. Oh, okay, Chef Q, thank you. You say you're gonna email me today? Please do. Please do. Cooking Cajun stuffed peppers. I call them Bayou bombshells. Okay, wait a minute. Cajun stuffed peppers. Are you stuffing bell peppers? Or are you stuffing like jalapeno peppers? What kind of peppers you stuffing? I don't like pickles and don't put butter on my bun. Oh yeah. No, put that butter on my bun, baby. Butter my buns all the way up. I want my buns to be buttered up. Literally and literally literally butter my buns out. Butter my buns up, baby. Butter my buns up, baby. As a matter of fact, slide that thing on there more than once. P2 Ross, you ran right on into that. I'm sorry. Terry, I'm telling you, butter them things up. I don't know. You walked right into that. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I had to. Okay, let's see. The judge says any notes that you've taken or that you took are for you. No outside reading. You are to consider only what was presented within the four walls of this courtroom. You may not communicate about this case, including on X, Instagram, or YouTube. If you see this, tell my deputy. She said, listen, she said butter buns, and I just was like, she literally. Oh, can't nobody butter my buns, y'all. I'm celibate. You can't even touch my buns. Keep your shit hooks to yourself, because you cannot touch my buns, honey. But no, in real life, my first job was Chick-fil-A. I remember being 15 and I had to get a work permit from the workforce office. And then Chick-fil-A was my very first job. I worked in the mall. And y'all, this is what's crazy. The manager at the Chick-fil-A, his wife was my principal at the school. But what was interesting was when I got that job, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wish they still had the same benefits that they did back then. But we used to I used to double butter buns, honey, back then. Double butter them buns. We used to have a little rolling thing, and you roll the bun across the little thing, and they put the butter on it. Baby, I used to double butter them buns. Mm-hmm. And I remember on weekends, because, we closed on Sundays. I remember on weekends when we would work Saturday night, our boss would be like, now, y'all know y'all not supposed to take stuff home. Y'all know y'all not supposed to take stuff home. Sexy for me 31. Listen, I'll just put it this way. No one has given me a bad review about my buns. Let's just put it that way. No one has given me a bad review about my buns. P2 Ross talking about she's sorry. Cause we did go to a whole nother level, didn't it? I appreciate that. I needed this laugh. I needed this laugh. Okay, so the judge then says, do not be swayed by bias. Including do not be swayed by bias. And then these hidden thoughts can impact what we hear and see and how we remember it. You will now retire to consider the case. Each of you must decide the case for himself or herself after deliberating. Y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny. Yeah. Y'all is funny, bro. Okay. I just recently started eating at Chick-fil-A. I like Zaxby's and Cane's. Oh, I hate Zaxby's. Well, I ain't gonna say I hate it, but I do not like Zaxby's. And Raisin Cane's, I don't understand the hype. Only thing good on that plate is that Texas toast. Them chicken titties don't got no type of them chicken titty strips don't got no type of seasoning on them. Y'all don't season them. One thing I could say about Chick-fil-A, we season them chicken. Well, they already come seasoned, but they be seasoned down to the ground. The judge says that your verdict must remain unanimous. If you are divided, do not report the specifics. Your foreperson will send out any notes in any verdict. Any communication with the court should be in writing. Chicken titty strips. Chicken titty strips. And let me tell you, your reaction was my same reaction. One day, my sister said, "We having chicken titty strips. We're gonna have chicken titty strips with a sauce." And I said, "You gonna have what?" She was like, "Chicken titty strips." I said, "What is that?" She said, "Think about it. It's called chicken breast. So we just replace breast with titty, and then they're strips. So chicken titty strips." Yeah. Baby, the first time I heard that, I was just like Terry. I was like, "Dude, what now?" I never tried Zaxby's, but I cannot stand Cane's. Very overrated to me. Zaxby's, don't even get your hopes up. Zaxby's is terrible. The alternates do not have to be here, but give your phone number to my deputy. You may be called to replace a juror. You will be called when a verdict is reached. The alternates are two. Oh, I'm not gonna read all that because that don't mean nothing to us. We ain't even in the courtroom. I saw someone on the internet say when they order wings, they just ordering a box of arms. Not a box of arms. Well, I eat arms all the time, then, honey. Hey, I'm Natty. That's so vulgar about chicken breast. About my chicken breast, baby. When my sister said that, I said, "Say what now?" And then I said, "But it do make sense if you think about it. It do make sense. It do make sense. It do make sense because breast. Another word for breast is titties. Chicken titty strips." But I was just like Terry. I was like, "Do what now? Chicken what?" Okay, so the judge is letting them know if they have any questions, they must send in a note. Haven't tried Zaxby's before either, but love Cane's. Gotta have sauce or I don't want it. Yeah, you gotta have sauce or you don't want it because them chicken titties strips ain't got no flavor. Do not read any news reports of this trial. If there were to be any, please, well, there's plenty. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude for your service over the past 2 months or even more. My deputy will provide my personal contact info. I could give you a tour of the courthouse. Check my email. All right, I'm about to check it now. But yeah, that's why you don't like the what's the name, because it ain't got no flavors. And you need that sauce. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Shout out to Chef Q. Shut your mouth. Oh, you doing a little something over there? I ain't mad at you. This shit look good. Oh. Cajun shrimp and ground turkey. Stuffed pepper. Oh my God. That looks so good. Oh, that look fire. And then you got them fried onions on top of that like that. Now see, I eat that. That looks good. That looks so good. Oh my God. Okay. Shout out to you. I'm about to let me see. Admin. Oh, come on! I got another chef in the building. All right, let's see. His buns butter too. Well, he buttered the hell out of them peppers. I know that. Yeah. All right, y'all. So it looks like the judge has given all of the instructions as they needed to be given. It looks like now the deliberation is getting ready to get started. I'm gonna hang out with y'all for just a little bit longer. Let me turn on my Twitter notifications too, because baby, I need to know as soon as y'all got. If y'all got a question, I need to know. I need to know. They got a question for the judge. I want to know what your question for the judge is. Okay. The alternates leave. The judge says, here is the verdict sheet. Only if you find the defendant guilty on count one, answer as each predicated not proved or proved. And did sex trafficking involve X trafficking of Cassie or Jane? Count 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not guilty or guilty. Chef, you are mannish on this here. And listen, Natty, I might be in a little heat or something. Who knows? That may be what it is. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Okay, let me see. I like this. Question for you, Chef Q, if you still here, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. I promise you don't. What area are you in? Like what state? Let me just ask that. What state you in? Yeah, I may be in a little heat or something, honey. We have a new fine sub in the kitchen. Do we do? Listen, I will say this too. I love when men come around because y'all not too many men, tune in over here. We got Omar. Omar be working a lot, but we got Omar. We got Harold. We got L Teddy. We got so I don't got too many men over here. So I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all for coming over here. The women's love me, y'all. The women's love me, y'all. Okay, so from now on, your schedule is your own. You will be provided with meals. Now the marshal will swear you in. Done. They have been sworn in. Now the jurors can head back into the jury room. All rise, and the jury exits. Oh man, we gotta. And Diego. I forgot about Diego. Yes, absolutely. And we are very protective also. Yes. Oh, I named Omar. Yep. Omar, Harold, Diego, L Teddy. Not too many men over here. Y'all. Oh, I think the time is coming. The time is coming. Let me ask you guys again. What is your hypothesis as far as when the verdict is going to come back in? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I just now noticed that some of y'all bored and people really be disliking me talking about the Diddy trial. What you mad about? What you disliking? What the hell is y'all disliking when it comes to this Diddy trial? All I'm doing is reading the shit online. Like, what did you not like him? Oh my God. I think it'll be Thursday. So I don't know if the judge gave the jury the option whether they wanted to deliberate on Thursday or not. I'm going to assume that they're not gonna want to deliberate on Thursday, considering Friday is a holiday. I think they're gonna kind of want that 4-day weekend is what I think. So I think they'll come back before Thursday. I'm thinking Wednesday is my thoughts. I don't think he's walking away from it all. I don't think so either. I'm thinking Thursday morning. Okay. Keep in mind Friday is the holiday, but Thursday the courts are closed as well. But the judge did give the jury an option whether or not they wanted to deliberate on Thursday or not. And I haven't seen a definite answer. I'm sure they probably will give a definite answer to probably tomorrow. I predict before the holiday. Yeah, me too. Let's see. I think they will want to deliberate, give the verdict by Wednesday too. Yeah, that's what my thoughts are. Because again, they wouldn't have to go to the court on Thursday, and they could enjoy that weekend. Oh, you think after the 4th? Okay. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that jury room, though. Me too. Hey, Miss Baythang, I always appreciate you stopping through. I'm thinking Wednesday, but no later than Tuesday of next week. Okay. Let's see. Hey, I'm here for all y'all's opinions. Next Tuesday, guilty. Wednesday, Andre said by Thursday. Bama Girl said by tomorrow. Okay, let's see. So after this, will they go after the others who didn't testify? My thoughts are, I think if he gets caught up in this, I do think that KK is next. I think KK and D-Rock are next. I do. I really do. Again, and maybe we just don't know, but I think that, yeah, I have a feeling that it's KK and D-Rock will be getting caught up next. They did not testify. They didn't testify for the prosecution or the defense. And it makes me wonder, is she considered being in witness protection? What is going on? But I think they're gonna get KK. I really do. I think they're gonna get her. If they don't get D-Rock, I know for sure they're gonna get KK. Chef, you must have been really cutting up because everybody telling on you. They is telling on me. I don't know why the DonDons is doing me like that. I Natty. Let me tell you what they do. They'll wait, they be like, I'm gonna tell I Natty. I'm telling I Natty on you. I'm telling I Natty on you. They always tell her. Let me see. Let's have only neutral lists go to the jury. I'll trust the parties to provide an appropriate laptop to the jurors. I'm going to stick around for a bit, but we'll just stay here as long as they wish to deliberate. At the end of the day, we'll bring them in. If they get him on RICO, I see KK being a co-conspirator. Yep. Deep voice. What's his name again? Deep voice. I don't know what you mean by that. Lady D said, "Hey Chef, Wednesday, because Diddy is already setting up an Evite guest this for his next party." Baby, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if that man. Let's just say hypothetically that man walk, baby. That man is going right to his house and he finna freak off with the next thing smoking. Go outside and give me a switch. That's what they want you to do on that, because they show telling. They show telling on me. Oh, why y'all telling on me? I did good. And y'all still telling on me. Go out there and get a switch, and don't you get no little one either. Because if I had to go out there and get one over you, it's gonna be even worse for you. Oh, I remember them days, honey. I remember them days. Yeah, he is definitely going through withdrawals, including rug withdrawals as well. He would call Jane and tell her, baby. He still got communication with Jane, considering he's still paying for attorneys and still paying for her apartment. That apartment she over there staying at. Not too much on that. He gonna be a danger to baby oil and everyone around, child, and including that pink substance he had. Again, Diddy is not smart. Diddy is just not smart. You was literally in New York to literally meet with the government on when was a good time for you to turn yourself in, or when they thought about arresting you. Sir, you had stuff to set up a freak off instantly. So, so, sir, DJ, why you laying right there in front of the thing? What's going on with the washing machine? What is this? Did nephew put this in there? DJ, who put that in there? Now shit, DJ tell me I'm gonna run out this house. Who put that in there? Huh? Who put that in there, my big boy? Huh? You're gonna say hi to the people. Hey, princess. Love you, boy. Love you, my boy. Oh, child, here he go. Spoil, but okay. Baby, he do start talking like Scooby Doo. I'm gonna get out of here. But they are huskies. So you know huskies do be like whenever you come around them, they be like they do a lot. They do a lot. I be telling them all the time when I tell them to do something, and then they be like, and then they wagging their tail. I tell them all the time, stop talking back. Quit talking back. Don't be talking back. They do. Baby, they be mouthing off. Let me see if I can get Angel to do it right quick, because Angel will do it. Angel, hello, girl. There you go. You just did it. You just did it instantly. Hey, girl. What's up, girl? Hello, girl. Hello. Hello, big girl. She just did it once. I don't really think y'all could hear her because she did it immediately. Hello, girl. Hello. How you doing? You okay? Huh? You okay? Are you going to talk to me? I don't think she's going to do it right now, y'all, but she did just do it a while ago when I said, I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but she did do it. She was like, she the main one. She the main one that'll do it. But she definitely just did it. She just didn't do it loud. Do they point at each other? They do look at each other. I swear they are like kids. No joke. When I say that, people be like, especially people who do not have dogs, they don't understand. They act like little kids. I swear. They know when they're in trouble. They'll get to pointing them ears back and holding their head down and holding their tail, and they know they're in trouble. Or and see, like I know people pop their dogs for doing, stuff that they don't got no business doing, but you can't pop them because they give you a face like a kid does when they in trouble and they don't want to be in trouble. They don't want to get popped, and they be like, they be looking, they put their head down. I promise y'all, they like kids. They like kids. Love them down. They like kids. Um. Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember his name. He turned the whole chat on. Okay, wait. What y'all talking about? Who is a subscriber with the deep, fine ass voice, and sometimes he will be in the chat. Oh, you talking about Patches? Is that what you talking about? You talking about just Patches? Is that what you talking about? Just Patches? I think that's who you talking about. Yeah, she talking about Patches. Patches still around. Patches is still around. I talked to Patches on Instagram. Yeah, Patches is still around. They are like kids. Yes, they be pouting. They be doing some of everything. Some of everything. And they know their name. That's the funny part. They know their names too. They know their names. Like, you call one. Oh, and also too, Huskies are extremely jealous. Huskies are extremely jealous. You talk to one, you got to talk to all of them. Patches' voice will have your drawers wet. I said what I said, and I meant it. Patches will have your underwear over here needing to be put in the dryer, in the washer and the dryer. Excuse me, because if it's wet, baby, you need to wash that thing out. But Patches will have your drawers wet. Will. You can even yell at me, and I'll probably be, baby. Baby, you can yell at me. Yeah, you can yell at me, and I'm gonna be all right. Not your feet went up immediately. I know, what you gotta say about these people cutting up? It ain't even me. I know it's not even me. What you got to say about these people? I did not say it. Somebody else said it this time. Not throw them legs up in the air. Throw them legs in the air. Throw them legs in the air. Baby. I cannot. Patches have a different effect on us. Listen. Patches is, ooh, baby. Okay, they have adjourned. Even the government and the defense has adjourned as well. Okay, y'all. I have to go over here to Walmart, y'all, because I need to get me some of them peaches. I mean, them plums. Just, man, baby. All right, y'all. So here's what we're gonna be doing today. I will be doing my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. We will also go live on the other channel again to do some more poly hour talk today. Y'all gonna get a double dose today. And yeah, Lord, I ain't got no help. Even our natty acting fast. Baby, I'm telling you, that doggone patches, honey. Everybody draws wet. And it's all his fault. That voice really be enough. It really be enough. It'd be enough. It'd be enough. It'd be enough. And and to top it all off, Patches is like charming too. So that don't even make it no better. Like the voice and then the way you deliver your voice. Oh, it's trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Cause I gotta go get my lunch. PM2 Ross. I gotta go up here to Walmart and Subway. I should have picked up that what's her name when I was in Walmart yesterday anyway. That wasn't yesterday. That was the day before yesterday. That was Saturday, I think. All right, y'all. Uh-oh. Hold up. Okay, y'all. So I am about to get out of here. I'll have a day of content for you guys for sure. I got some stuff I'll be putting up, and then we'll be going live as well. So y'all turn your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, honey. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. What we doing with the likes anyway? 87 likes. That's pretty good. We've been keeping about 160 people in here at average. So I'm pretty cool with that. With that being said, y'all, please, 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 again, make sure you guys hit that like button. And I will be sure to talk to you guys in the next one, all right? Y'all have a good one. The jury is deliberating. If I do see, because I do have my not my TikTok. I do have my my Twitter on, the notifications on. So if I see something that we need to talk about, I'll pop on and do a quick live. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Not cool off. Not cool off.